Welcome, James, to Deep. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you scared?
Of what? I'm a big girl, I don't get scared.
Okay. So, quick question. So, tell me about growing up.
Okay, growing up has actually been tough because I stole my aunt. My mom and dad, long story, broken up. So I grew up with my aunt and she was really pretty intense and she showed me
Pepe.
yes. So
what about your parents? What happened?
divorce at early age, personal issue best known to them. My dad's a doctor, while my mom is a trader. So, all those Igbo and Yoruba kind of relationship.
So, were you the black sheep of your family?
Actually, basically, I'm the only, will I say no? Me and my sister are the black, both of us.
You're the black sheep. Why would you classify yourself black sheep?
Because I've never wanted to walk in their shadow. Yeah, they had this perfect planned house for me, who I was supposed to become a doctor.
You're supposed to become a doctor?
Yes, because I was a nurse before I became they didn't cut me.
Okay.
You supposed to become a doctor and stuff like that. But I always wanted to become this entertainment guru. I love dancing, I love acting. I see myself beyond this stuff, So
they wanted you to become a doctor, but you're a nurse.
Yeah, no, I actually started with a nursing training.
Okay.
You get in school there at some point, they're applying to from the nursing to the doctor in part and biology and stuff like that. So, but those things, I have fun. It's interesting doing them. But the thing is that I don't have passion for it. So I love having passion for what I do. Especially, I love entertainment so much.
Okay. So are you still talking to your parents?
Oh, God, yes, of course. But my mom, nah. My dad, of course, yes.
Why?
Yes. My mom or my dad?
Your mom.
Oh, okay. My mom is kind of I won't call her a wicked woman. She's kind of a person that, she have a heart, but I don't know what happened. She never cared about me.
How do you mean?
Because I think she used to see me as my dad. Because they have this personal conflict within. So anytime I'm around her, she see me as my dad. So she's always aggressive around me. So because of that, we don't have a good relationship.
Did you start cross-dressing with your parents?
Yes, behind the scenes, inside my house, in my room, I lock myself, I wear heels, I wear my auntie's clothes. I'm like, oh my God, all this stuff, my stuff. I watch Disney Junior, like Cinderella and stuff like that. So it was so fun because I believe in fairy tales.
So did your mom ever catch you?
No, my auntie. I didn't go with my mom, so I got my aunt. So my aunt caught me several times. And funny enough, she enjoyed it. Why? Because she had 3 kids and she wanted me to take care of those children. So because of I was just Disney Junior, like I can back child, breastfeed them. You know that I have small breasts. I was going to give them my small breasts.
You were breastfeeding them as a guy?
As a guy. I have this whole vision of a whole woman in my head that I'm a woman. You get what I'm saying? So because of that, I like washing clothes, taking care of what all women do. I do those things. You get what I'm saying? So my auntie enjoyed it.
Really?
Yes, because it was helping her.
Your auntie is a very
she's a reverend.
She's a reverend.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
She's strict. At the same time, she enjoyed my personality, which is feminine parts.
Okay. So what part do you like the most, the feminine or the masculine part?
Actually, the feminine part is very adventurous. It's like another word entirely.
How do you mean? Explain adventurous.
The thing is that while I was growing up, I was so traumatized. While growing up, I had this life where I wanted to be loved by my parents. Despite their differences, I wanted to be just be loved, be taken care of. But I didn't get it. The only thing I got was they were supporting me with their money and stuff, but I wanted love. They had mom, had a father, they have gang out, I never had that. So it got me depressed. And my aunt, when she's angry, she reminds me, she keep instantly telling me I'm a bastard. Why my daddy doesn't want me, why my mom doesn't want me. And it's not me, I'm not the cause of the problem. But she keep using it as I'm the cause of the problem. So it gets me to depression and start thinking. So I grew up in a lonely place. You get what I'm saying?
Do you ever think why, have you ever thought to yourself why these guys didn't love me, your parents?
I don't think they don't love me. They got married, they got engaged unplanned. They are both in university at some level in life and they gave birth to me. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So they had engagement and everything, but they didn't get to know themselves better enough for them to just jump into the relationship. So
Okay, so they gave birth to you before they got married.
Yes, you get what I'm
Okay,
saying. So
okay.
there was the whole you spoil my career. This I wasn't planning for this child and stuff like that. There was a whole it was betrayed by the man. Someone I don't want to even talk about this. This is not my story to tell.
So did you ever feel like because of their breakup?
It affects me.
It affected you?
No. It traumatized me actually, big time. It did.
And you didn't see a doctor for it, or
Why
Nigerians
growing
don't
up?
believe in therapists?
Why go? I don't think. Why go? My auntie didn't understand to be therapist, so she didn't even care. You get? I kind of after I came out from prison, it didn't cost me. I went for therapy. You get?
So you went to prison?
Yes, 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
They put you in the guys' prison or the girls' prison?
There's no even girls' prison in Ikoyi.
Okay.
So it was only guys actually. So it was only guys' prison, and it was pretty intense.
How was it like? What was the experience like?
First day, I thought that I was a star of the prison because I think I blew from even the way life entered prison.
I didn't cut.
So yeah, so you were like, only book boy and again, you get that kind of thing, and I'm like, okay. I was being confident. I never knew that I'll meet. So when I got there, they gave me welcome beating till my risk start shifting or something. So, and funny enough, the second day or third day, someone fell in love with me, like the guy.
A guy fell in love with you?
Like, not like fell in love with me, like he kind of liked my personality and then put me under his wings, and he's so top notch in the
prison world.
Exactly. So
I get you.
I kind of get protected at that moment, and it was giving me food. So in prison there's Jankara, there's VIP.
Wait. Explain Jankara.
Jankara is a place where, you know, sardine, how they arrange sardine. That's how they arrange human being.
Okay.
Very tight. They sleep upside down. They arrange them very tight. That's Jankara. This place now, about 200 people can sleep here.
Okay.
They will just tie them down. Why VIP is you sleep under the bed, 2 people under the bed. Why VVIP? You sleep half of the bed. Why master? You sleep a whole bed.
A whole bed.
You have to pay.
So this your guy was a master.
He's close to the owner of the prison. Like he's the right hand man. You get, but I have to pass through process to get there. I have to even pay, even though he likes me, I still have to pay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the money wasn't coming. My dad just wants to get me out of that place. He didn't even care about what happened inside the prison.
So would you say you were wrongfully imprisoned?
Yes, I was. I mean, seriously, that was really, really, but I kind of liked it. I kind of like, I have this whole experience at the early age. Of course, I was traumatized by my aunt. At some point, when I get to the prison, I saw that word entirely. I thought I was traumatized. When I got to the prison ward, I saw that word entirely. I heard story, I saw more drugs. I mean, me and people, they keep people, they chop like this. I'm like, okay, this is different. You get what I'm saying? So I don't like it though, but it was a different experience entirely. It made me more stronger and emotionally, physically powerful.
So are you still in contact with this, the number one in the prison guy?
In a way.
In a way. You have plans of going back there?
Oh, Jesus! Holy Ghost fire.
Okay, great stuff. So I've always wanted to ask this question. So when you want to use the toilet, let's say you go to a public place, do you use the guy's place or the feminine side?
Okay, there's one time I went to a club, I won't call the club name, and the club was big, they hosted me, and I was like, I was so impressed. So I went into the bathroom, and of course, some people don't even know. People know I'm James Brown, of course. They know I'm James, a guy. They still show me to the woman, to the female toilet. I'm like, sorry, the male toilet. Most times I use the male toilet, even though it's always causing chaos. You enter my toilet, go, okay, go. Guy, the thing is
Don't you feel like embarrassed from?
Why should I feel embarrassed? I'm still a guy. Let's live in a reality. Yes, I'm living in a fantasy world actually in a way. But let's just face the reality sometimes. I'm a guy. I still have the stuff under there. I've not cut it off yet, I'm still a guy. So let's be honest. When I cut it off, then I let people know I cut it off.
Cut it off yet? You have plans?
The thing is that I don't want to judge my future because I don't know. I don't know if I'll fall in love, I'll get crazy, money will just move me to the extent I say, yeah, let me just, you get, so I don't want to know. Because I just tell myself that I just want to have fun with my fantasy. At some point, I'll just stop. I don't want to know, I don't know what future holds for me when it comes to that part. I don't want to, determine the future. So if it comes, my dear, I'm going to swing with it.
So are we going to call you transgender,
no,
or
I'm
bi,
not
or gay?
No, I'm not trans. And I don't like people labeling me.
Okay.
That label thing is doing something. It's drag queen. I like being labeled as drag queen. So the appearance does not define sexuality. Do you know that? Let me see appearance and sexuality. You get what I'm saying? So my appearance might be like a drag queen, transgender, whatever you think. So it doesn't mean that most times it's inside the room. what I do inside the room is different from, this is a fantasy in my body. And I live it, and I love it, and I make money with it. Something I've always wanted to be. So I'm living my truth. You get what I'm saying? So I don't like people defining that behind the, so I want to know what's, no, that one should be there. Until I feel like saying it out loud. Okay.
So when people accuse you, you're gay, what do you tell them?
That's not accused, that's the personality.
That's what?
That's the lifestyle, sorry. That's people's lifestyle.
Okay.
So it's not a crime actually being gay.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing. Because people's lifestyle abroad, the US, Australia, everywhere. But I don't like people labeling me because I haven't said it yet. Let me be the one to say it now. So when people say, James, you're gay, I'm like, oh, wow. Like, have you ever had sex before? If it's a guy, I'm asking. I basically ask you, have you ever had a thing before? And I'll be like, what do you mean by that? Or if it's a girl, I'll be like, do you have a brother that we have had something before? So why just jump into conclusion? And I keep asking, why be interested in my sexuality? Why you can be interested in what happened to me? Because do you know everybody, okay, the thing is that what made you is your past. Not your sexuality, not your personality. Something you should ask, I want people to ask me, why do you choose this life? That kind of a thing, like what brought you to this level? How did you survive all these things? People I just keep asking the same question, my sexuality. I don't know what they want to use it and Joseph. You want to toast me, enter my DM now.
Guys or girls?
Anyone. Because I'm even open to options now.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know which one God votes for me.
Let's deviate a bit. So let's talk about Bobrisky, your mentor. Okay.
She has never been my
mentor
in any way.
Are you sure? Because you always talked about him when you started.
Okay, the thing is that why I loved her was that she's strong, she's defensive, and she knows how to stand out.
Okay.
So, and while I was growing up, I needed something energy to tap into. So I tapped into David Lee.
Okay.
Not even Bobrisky at that point. So I tapped into David Lee, and David Lee was the whole strong vibe for me.
A lot of energy.
Oh my God. Yeah. You get, so when I found out Bobrisky was, I tapped into her, even though she was a shy kind of person, but she didn't care about the whole thing. She was just, so she have never even in any way been my role model. She just been someone that I really understand and someone I was close to. So I understand, yeah.
Okay, because there was a time you posted a video of you and her. I think she gave you money.
Yeah, that was what brought us closer. I mean, even the fact that she kind of used it for paparazzi sake to catch fame, of course.
So she didn't give you the money?
She actually gave me the money, but everybody knows that she can give me money without showing it off, right? Okay. Exactly, but she showed it off. So even though she did it another way, I kind of respect that, the fact that she even reached out to me and gave me that money. So that made me love her. And that moment I needed the money because my dad was on debt. Okay. Because they used like 1.something million to remove from the prison, so that was a lot. And I have to pay those debts back and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So would you say you and Bobrisky are in a good place right now?
We are not in a good place, or we are not in a bad place. We are just there.
What happened to you guys?
Okay, the thing is that what happened was, me and you they talk normal. We talk normal, we chase, we hang out, and then suddenly just come and tell me, baby, they copy my content. I'm like, come, you're talking to James Brown or your friend. I beg, forget friend, I will destroy you if you copy my content. I will kill you, this is legal. I'm like, oh.
2 of you in the house together?
No, on the phone.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't expecting that. I would have do screen record or something. But it was it was a shock to me. And I was lost. And my whole life started crumbling like, okay.
Well, don't you feel she had a reason for saying you were copying her content?
Well, the thing is that I have never gone to her page and sit down and say I want to copy her content, because the thing that nobody can be somewhere else. You can, no matter how you try to be somewhere else, you can never be somebody else. Okay. Nobody can be James Brown. That's the thing. I make blunder effortlessly. If you want to be James, I have to first learn how to make blunders first. Secondly, I can dance. Thirdly, I have this weight that even girls are dying to have. And thirdly, I have courage that one day people together, they are unbelievably encouraging me. She gets so being Bobrisky is like like it's a fat thing. Like I don't want to. It's not something I want to. I just want us to be friends in good terms, talk. Advise each other, help each other when we need help each other. There, you get. But because I see the LGBT community in US, abroad, how they support each other. I'm like, God, I want this in Nigeria. Why must Nigeria be different? Why must it be Yoruba and Igbo? Why must it be this tribal ethic and everything? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know why she just started to attack me. I feel like she listened to some wrong people and stuff like that.
So you would love to belong to the LGBT crew?
Family. Actually, I represent them at some point
in Nigeria.
Not like The thing is that, yeah, I'm a human rights activist.
Okay.
I was a nurse. I stand for gender equality, health-wise, HIV, tuberculosis. I mean, this is what I stand for. I stand for helping people, human rights activist. I was a full-time person before I even met with Ambola Bode at some point in my life when I was very, very young back there, because my daddy pushed me into my health industry a lot. You get it? So during that time, I got passion for helping people. So that's what got me to human rights activist. So there's this HBO documentary that came out recently, Legend of Underground, where I featured to be the face of the people being feminine in Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? Being feminine, how people were treated and stuff. I was the main character, but still, I kind of represent them. Why I represent them was because nobody will stand out. Nobody will hold that truth. And I am living a life where part of me is feminine. Why hiding it when I have living life already? So I just represent them. What's harm from them?
So if Bobrisky decides to reach out to patch things up, are you willing to make it work? Of
course, why wouldn't I? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Fighting does not bring money. It doesn't bring long life and prosperity. Okay. It brings more grudges and more destruction. You get what I'm saying? So I am not in the level. You see, according to what I hear from my grandmother, always telling me that no matter how tough things is tough within two people, always find a way to patch it out. Yeah, so of course, we are humans, we make mistakes.
Have you tried to reach out?
I won't reach out. Why? I wasn't offended.
Is there a reason why you don't reach out?
Why would I reach out? Someone threaten me again. God forbid though. I won't be able to reach out. She was going to reach out to threaten me. She wants to reach out to tell me I'm sorry if she's ready. So I'm always going to be here to it. And then she's comes around. But it might be too late some period of time in life. But you know, I won't even advise if she's listening. She's getting old. She's like my elder sister. She's just my elder sister. I always refer to her. So she's getting old, and in a way, she needs the young generation to understand that fighting is not the legacy she wants to drop by. Because at some period of time in life, she'll be a legend. And what would they say about her? She fights the other people that comes up. Of course, that's a bad legendary documentary.
Yeah.
You guess. So I think, I'm sure she'll come.
You want her to reach out. Okay, great stuff. Do you think, would you ever want to have kids?
Yes, but you don't want to have kids.
I want to have kids, but you would love to have kids.
Of course, yeah.
So you want to get married?
I plan like two boys, 2 girls.
So you want to get married?
Of course. To what gender, right? Don't worry, behind the scenes, we'll just do that one.
Okay, fine. So would you like your kids to follow suit in cross-dressing?
They want to, why? Let me tell you guys something, 21st century. By the time when I think of this life don't pass that level, no. So don't worry, anyone they want to do, I'm supporting them.
All right, so let's wrap up with this. So if you had $1 million today, and what would you like to switch? Your private parts, your bum, or your lips? Would you like to?
The bum.
Bum, why the bum?
Yeah, because most of my relationship, they're like, I want a big bum, that kind of a thing, stuff like that.
I don't know if I should go for that.
If you go for that one, I said that.
Yes, okay, so let's just leave it like that. It's good. All right, guys, it has been fun having James Brown in the dip. Before I even end the show, let me ask, why James Brown? Your name is James. Yeah. Why Brown?
Okay, Brown was an escape name for me.
Escape name?
Yeah, there was one time I was in a dark place.
Okay.
I haven't shared that to be yet.
Okay, let's share it.
An extremely dark place. So,
no light?
No light, yeah. Okay. So, the Brown was like a light, and there wasn't a light, we can't just run.
What happened in the dark place?
That will be next episode, keep watching.
Alright guys, it has been amazing having James Brown.
Hi darling, it's your girl James Brown, the Princess of Africa, Obiala James Chukwueze. I just finished my interview on the dip.
My name is Lexi Mani. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.